Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Saturday, November 25th. Following some pretty active weather over the last couple of days, we're looking at a cold and dry weekend ahead, and that weather will continue through early next week as we see temperatures begin to gradually warm back up. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key ports we're going to focus on today: cold and quiet weekend ahead. We'll see dry conditions return courtesy of a high ridge of high pressure building in from the Pacific. What that means for us is some pretty cold overnight lows, afternoon highs in those 20s and 30s, and some areas of freezing fog and low stratus, particularly during those overnight hours. And we are currently seeing that, especially across the lower Snake Plain into the Magic Valley this morning. Temperatures will see a gradual warming trend heading into midweek next week. We'll see highs back in the 30s and 40s overall, but was looking at a return to some more active weather as we head into the later part of next week, heading into early December as some precipitation returns around that Friday, Saturday timeframe. Quick look at satellite for you this morning. Again, we got an upper level low that's currently working through Utah, heading into Colorado, bringing the moisture with it. But we are still seeing some pretty light as far as vertical mixing. So we're not going to see those clouds kind of just hang out in the valleys over the next couple of days. Some low stratus, low clouds hanging around in our area. And we are with that going to see some dense fog, especially during those overnight hours. And to look at the bigger picture for you. So again, that system departing to our southeast, heading towards Colorado, a ridge of high pressure that's going to be shifting overhead over the next couple of days, leading to an extended period of some fairly cold and quiet weather conditions with some increasing chances for precipitation, arriving later part of next week with some moisture that's currently trapped up there in the Gulf of Alaska, Aleutian Islands area. Weather for Scott look for your next 5 days. Just be on the mind for some Snake Plain, Magic Valley overall, some patchy, dense freezing fog. Could see that across much of our valley areas over the next couple of days, heading into early next week. And here's a little bit of a recap from the storm over the last couple of days. So we saw some very impressive snow totals as you head around Cassia County, Minidoka County. We're up to 18 inches of snow fell in there in Hayburn. So some pretty decent snowfall totals, especially in the Magic Valley for any time of the year. So as far as a winter record precipitation-wise in that area. But as far as wind gusts, we saw wind gusts, especially across this upper Snake Plain, INL area, gusting about that 45 to 55 mile an hour range as well, as conditions stayed mostly dry as you headed further north and east. The Magic Valley was the jackpot. Temperatures for today, we're going to be in the colder side of things, single digits above and below zero, warmest areas in the teens. But overall, afternoon highs should be getting plenty of sunshine outside of those low clouds. Afternoon highs, 20s and 30s. And by Sunday, not a whole lot of change there. Still looking at some temperatures at or above below freezings. But as far as warmest areas in the teens, afternoon highs, 20s and 30s. Start to see that warming trend, at least gradually, for Sunday. And by your Monday, keep it with those cold morning overnight lows. But as far as afternoon highs, starting to warm things back up. A little bit better coverage of those 30s and now 40s as you head up into central Idaho. And by Tuesday, it sounded like a broken record. Cold morning followed by those afternoon highs in the 30s and 40s, pushing near 50 as you get up towards Stanley. And for your Wednesday, keep it with that warming trend. Again, we're going to have some increased cloud cover arrive for midweek ahead of some precipitation. Chances arriving later, so might help to knock those temperatures down just a little bit. But overall, still looking at afternoon highs in those 30s and 40s. And a look at what's to come, that 6 to 10 day outlook heading us into the first part of December. It's leading above normal for precipitation across the Pacific Northwest and Northern Rockies. And temperatures leaning on that near normal to below normal favored across southern Idaho. 8 to 14 keeps us going on that active weather trend. So again, we were talking about that pattern change. So when you typically get this big ridge of high pressure building in, when it does break down, typically we could see a return to an extended period of some pretty active weather working out of our northwest. So we're keeping an eye on that for you through the December 2nd through 8th time frame. And 8 to 14, with that warmer weather, at least trying to build in from the west. Again, afternoon highs, normal for this time of year, still in those 30s and 40s, but certainly some near normal to above normal temperatures means we'll keep temperatures just about where they should be for this time of year, and getting some more moisture in here certainly wouldn't hurt. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome weekend and stay safe out there.